Assalamu alaikum. So we continue. This is mostly the last two slides on digestion, and after that we will also revise or summarize the enzymes that's there in the digestive system and how they are acting. So in the large intestine, as we said in the previous session, there is no digestive enzyme are produced. Only their bacteria are there in our digestive system, and in the large intestine, the function of that bacteria, it is one of that function. It will help our body to produce the vitamin K and vitamin B. As we said also, release of some gases due to fermentation of the end product of digestive food, and the formation of stool will be there, absorption of water, and formation of the stool. So the absorption, it is only for vitamins B and K and for water. The remaining material and element will go via the feces. The feces contain undigested food residual. So the fiber which is there and it is not digested, it will go as a feces with mucus, bacteria, and some water in order to keep the stool some way in a way that is smooth and easily going out of our body and defecated easily. About the propulsion in the large intestine, so the movement in the large intestine, it is sluggish and slow movement. So the movement is slow. There is what we call it the hastra, which is concentrating the stools there. So those are the food residual. This we call it, each part segment we call it the hastra. So this is one hastra, this is another hastra. If you look at the large intestine, you see that it is segmented. And like if there is some constriction, there is a wide part and then some constricted part. Each part in between, we call it the hastra. So, it will last for lasting for 1 minute, that occur every 30 minutes, or this is the process of defecation of. Mass movement toward the rectum, it is long and slow movement. The powerful contraction wave that move over the large area of the colon, it will occur 3 to 4 times per day. For defecation, the normally, I think, did you get it in fundamental of nursing? Did you got the elimination or still in fundamental of nursing? The unit of elimination, did you start with it?
Yes.
Yes. So did you reach up to defecation how many times per day? Per day or per week? So it is 1 to 3 times per day or per week. Differ from person to person. According to our food, according to our activity, there are many factors that interfere with the process of defecation. So it will occur 3 to 4 times per day or per a week. The presence of feces in the rectum, when it is pushed toward the rectum, it will cause the defecation reflex. That defecation reflex, it occurs when relaxation of the voluntary external anal sphincter. The rectal or the sphincter, the external sphincter, it is voluntary act, it has a voluntary action. Otherwise, cannot control the passage of stool. So we can control the passage of stool by the external sphincter of the anus. So the urge for defecation, we will feel it. It can be subside for half, 30 minutes to 1 hour. And then the urge or the, it will, again, you will feel that you want to go to the bathroom. If the situation is there and it is proper for defecation, then the external sphincter will relax and the contraction in the rectum, and it will push the stool out, and it will lead to passive movement. So this is what we call it, the movement of contraction, and it will give passive movement toward the stool, and it will go toward the rectum. So this is the about the defecation and simply how it is happening. So again, in the large intestine, only absorption of water and vitamin will be there. The sluggish contraction will be there, so the movement is slow. Fermentation will happen. The stool will form, and it will be dried up from some of the water content. Then it will be pushed toward the rectum. When it is accumulated in the sigmoid and in the descending colon and toward the rectum, that wave contraction, it will move it toward the rectum. We will feel the urge to go to the bathroom. If the situation is good and we reach the bathroom, in this case, we can, the external sphincter of the rectum can relax, and we can pass stool. If the situation is not permitting the passing of stool, then the urge will be subside for half an hour to 30 minutes. But it is not, usually it is not good to subside the urge for going to the bathroom for a long period of time. Because if you subside or voluntarily the urge to go to bathroom for a long period of time, in this case, what will happen? You will have more absorption of water will happen in the colon, and the stool will become more hard. So constipation will be there, and you will find difficulty in passing the stool. Sorry. So this is the end of this part. I will also summarize the enzymes and hormones and how they are acting in the intestine. I will just move to that part.